another ASKMADMIKE segment for you guys, Atlanta Falcons NFL fans. All right, this is from Ghost Peppers. He asks, now that we had a bit of time from being angry, I can look at things from a different angle. This goes for the we should bench Desmond for Taylor Smith crowd. Question is exactly this: has Ridder played good enough to help his case to remain the starter, besides saying he's only 8 games in my opinion? No, but I'm going to ignore poor pass protection and scheme. All right, this is a great question because we all obviously believe in facts, stats, and the truth, right? And I'm gonna give you guys just something that's just to really think about, all right? And this is one of the main reasons why I say just take a look around the league. Don't just look at your team and look at the personnel. Just look around the league and look at other quarterbacks and what is happening. And one of the things that is happening in the NFL, we know Jamar Chase is upset. But why is Jamar Chase is upset? I'm about to give you some numbers, all right? This is Desmond Ridder's numbers. So I'm going to start with Desmond Ridder's numbers, all right? The first one, Desmond Ridder, 62% completion percentage, 744 yards, and 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. All right, this guy is in his second year, 8 starts under his belt. All right, this guy and Joe Burrow. Now, this guy is obviously he was in the Super Bowl and led his team, the last couple of years to, close to contending. All right, let's just say these guys, for the most part, the last couple of years, they've been in top tier as far as offensive and teams is concerned. These are his numbers, okay? This guy making $55 million. Just signed one of the biggest contracts in NFL history, and these are his numbers. 57.6% completion percentage. Yeah. 728 yards. 2 touchdowns. Now, 2 total touchdowns from Joe Burrow and 2 interceptions. So, I say that to say this. Now, I know people are already saying to themselves, Mike, why are you trying to compare Joe Burrow and Desmond Ridder? Obviously, Joe Burrow is a better quarterback. But, yeah, he is that. But when we talk about what's actually happening, what's going on the field, guys like Jamar Chase don't care if he's getting paid $55 million. He wants the ball. He wants his team to play a lot better. And right now, Cincinnati with Higgins, Jamar Chase, Mixon, these guys just aren't playing well whatsoever. They are just as frustrated as the Atlanta Falcons. So when it all comes down to it, when you look at Desmond Ridder, when he has almost identical numbers than a guy getting paid $55 million in Joe Burrow, now you can see why we say it's not as bad as we may think it is, all right? And like I said, I totally understand the Falcons want to get about Kyle Pitts. We found out that Kyle Pitts is not 100% healthy. The Falcons are working some things out with him. You got Drake London. He's, he's in his second year. He's learning. And then you got Tyler Algier, Bijan Robinson. They're trying to figure out how exactly that they want to feature Bijan Robinson in his offense. And he's gotten a lot of opportunities to make plays outside of guys like Drake London and Kyle Pitts. So trust me, I understand the frustration, but when you look around the league and look at the quarterback play in its entirety, Joe Burrow may be dealing with the injury. That may well be the case, but his receivers don't care. Some of his fans, the Cincinnati Bengals fans, don't care about him dealing with the injury. They want results. So when you look at the Atlanta Falcons, you look at the Cincinnati Bengals, both of these offenses aren't playing well. Maybe that has a lot to do with the fact that these guys are it's early in the season. They, dusting off a few cobwebs. We will see. But right now, Desmond, in my opinion, should he garner more time? I believe so. Because if a guy like Joe Burrow, who's making $55 million a year, he's going to be getting paid $55 million a year. And he's playing on the same lines, along the same lines as a Desmond Ridder. You tell me what's the bigger issue, paying a guy $55 million to play like Desmond Ridder, or keep Desmond Ridder And you know, just be patient with them. You guys tell me. And like I said, this is no way, shape, or form saying Desmond Ridder is better than Joe Burrow. All this is stating is that you look around the league and kind of get a gauge on how every quarterback is playing. And right now, outside of a few guys, there's not a lot of consistency with quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins, he's the only one, in my opinion, is just blowing it up and killing it as a quarterback, throwing the ball, and these guys are losing. So it's not as bad. Like I said, it's not as bad as it may seem. And like I said, as a fan, we want our quarterbacks to play great all the time, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. And right now, Joe Burrow is playing like hot garbage. Desmond Ridder is playing like hot garbage, and you know, so many other quarterbacks. So let me know what you guys think about this. This has been your boy, man, Mike, man. I'm out of here with another AskMADMIKE segment.